How's it going, everyone? Dax here, and today we're going to be reacting to another MK video, reacting to What Is This Thing? Let's get straight into it.
What's this thing that you always see on an escalator? You know, I've always wondered what the purpose of that thing actually is. It helps keep shoes, dresses, handbags, etc. from getting snagged in the tiny
I kind of
gap
knew
at the
that.
side. I use them as a little shoe shine, too. I'm glad I'm not the only one that
okay.
did that with those. I found this metal object, no text or numbers, can retract to be the size of a bracelet. Okay? I feel like I've seen something like this
Looks
before.
like a torture device.
It has a little cap on top. Oh, it's the top closure part of a purse or small handbag? Well, color me learned. What is this lizard? It bit me on a beach in Naples.
Still don't know what it is.
Oh, that's the infinite death lizard. You're gonna die for infinity. Looks like a Cuban night. Is that word annul? It doesn't really matter. But hey, I think we're gonna learn a lot today. Security camera recorded this guy knocking on my door late at night. What's this in his hand? Huh, an old phone. With that attire,
radio?
it could be someone hunting dogs. Sometimes the dogs will track animals onto others' land and must be found with tracking devices. May have just been asking permission to search for their animals. This is common in my area. An old radio frequency tracker. Well, I mean, looking at it, you can tell
I
it's
knew it was a
old
radio.
at the very least. This is a silly band, but I have no idea what animal/thing it's supposed to be. Might be turned the wrong way? No, I can't figure that one out. I'm incredibly excited for such a mundane object to be totally
Wait, what objects totally stumbled upon someone? Is it actually nothing?
Stumping the sub for once. I don't know. I have nothing for you here. Boise, Idaho.
Wait.
I don't know.
Is it... No, I thought it was maybe a monkey holding onto a branch. Like if you see like the ears here, hand holding onto a branch, tail there, leg there, but maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, I have nothing for you here. Boise, Idaho. My husband and I heard a big crash at 5 a.m., like something had fallen off of the roof. He found this feather mass on the ground just now. Said it feels like it has a membrane inside of it. This is in our side yard, about 4 feet of gravel between a fence and the side of the house. All right, let's take a look. Huh, it's a bird ball. Okay, show this to my wife. She's a zookeeper of 15 plus years. The inside very likely has fly eggs on it, and the feathers are likely from a duck. Down in the cutaway section gives it away. But she's never seen a feathered mass grow off of a bird like this. So possible tumor that got pinched off the main body? It just unfortunately grew that and it fell off. My friend found this scaffold-like structure on a trip. There was a paintball/airsoft field and a hotel nearby, but I'm confused about the purpose of this. Located in somewhere Europe. Huh, that is actually quite scary.
Oh my god.
I can't stop looking at it. It looks like it's straight out of a horror movie set. It's a 3D maze. Used in kids' camps or other outdoor activity clubs, paintball, airsoft, trekking, etc. In a paintball setting, it could be used to hold a flag or another capturable objective. Well, that makes sense. Solid metal kiss that was in our bag of candy cane kisses. Is this part of the machinery? That's kind of cool, though. Definitely not a part of the machine. Since it's the same size and shape, I would say it's a QA gauge to help operators verify shape and portion size at a glance. I saw this in my yard. Is this just
that's a lawsuit in the making.
Or is there a parasite on it? I saw it breathing. They have some sort of heartbeat, I think. So it is alive. I go, sorry, I gotta get real close here. They're in love? That's 2 worms making more worms. Holy crap, I witnessed worm sex? Hell yeah, dude. Isn't nature gorgeous? Found these in my cooked spaghetti. The sauce was canned. Oh, what in the world? Ew. They definitely look like rosary peas. Symptoms of poisoning include nausea, vomiting, convulsions, liver failure, and death, usually after several days. Don't eat that spaghetti, bro. And if you already ate it, go to the doctor.
Damn.
Not what I want to hear, man. My friend just moved into a new flat, and this is in her neighbor's garden. Oh, not in, it's her whole garden. Huh. It's, at first glance, you're like, whoa. But let's see. Wild guess, but they're probably just having fun with a freaky garden. Yeah, right? I like that one. Sometimes it's not quite that deep. A massive wrench I inherited. Weighs 30 plus pounds. Novelty or functional? I don't see how it could be super functional. I know that there are bolts and nuts that are that big, but I don't think this in particular would be the way to go about it, right? Yep. It's for real. Big bolts require big wrenches, anchor bolts, large towers, etc.
Yeah, but
How
how
many
would you,
dudes
like,
does it take
6
to
dudes
use,
hold
though?
it?
Do you have to, like, hang off of it? Found in a forest in Sweden about a meter from the ground. Roughly 20 centimeters in size. Hard to the touch, but drips liquid when knocked. Ew. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, thank you for that. Oh, jeez. Looks
More
like
like
a
no thank
polypore
you.
fungus that's exuding excess moisture. Called Gutation? I don't like that. Are my parents' neighbors engaging in psychological warfare? This is attached to a dolly, pointed in their yard, and sounds a very loud alarm twice a day for 2 minutes. What is it? Huh. Looks to be a vibrating horn. Maybe 874 series. You're really getting down to series and you're thinking
Wow.
maybe? Made by
Wow.
Edward Signaling. Datasheet states an output of 103
Even
dB.
the creator.
These types of horns are usually used in individual settings where ambient noise is high. I would guess the neighbor has hooked it up to cause a disturbance or just to be a general nuisance. That's literally
What
the
a
only reason you
douche.
put something like that up, in my opinion. Driving through Erie, Pennsylvania? Weird circle in the sky. Lots of folks pulled over to take pictures of it. Huh. That's probably a troll smoking a cigar practicing his smoke rings. A blown transformer smoke ring. Or that, I like my explanation better, found in Guam in shallow water. 3-meter diameter disc. Top looks like polyester in a honeycomb shape that's fiberglass to flimsy aluminum disc. I'm stumped on this one. Never seen anything like it. All right, let's see. Whoa. Huh.
That's
That
weird.
is probably the most interesting thing yet. It was a flying saucer.
Is it a
That is
fishnet?
absolutely a rocket part. Saw this in a forest in Germany. Don't go in. Don't you dare go in. It's a fridge or an old-time cold room. Basically a room covered with dirt for insulation. A root cellar. What is this thing we found while renovating? We haven't touched it since my dad thinks it's an explosive from World War II. About 10 inches long? It does look like one. I wouldn't touch it either. It looks like a World War II British II mortar round. They did not use chemical weapons in World War II, so the filter is likely a high explosive. Oh, I see. I see. Call the EOD and don't touch it. Help identify this piece of bumper from a hit and run with a cyclist now in critical condition. All right, detectives, on the case. Right front from a 2009 Camry. God dang, some of these people are insane, man. I wouldn't be able to figure that out. Found this small kettle years ago. Tried searching for a similar one, but I've always come up with nothing. Anybody have any idea why this has a unique shape? Wallet for scale. Oh, is that I don't think that's a kettle. Do you pee in that thing? That's a portable men's urinal for bedbound
my
patients.
God.
In Italy, it's called, well, the pan. And yes,
That's
it's used to pee in when you
crazy.
can't get out of bed. It is sometimes also called, oh, I see, the parrot
Don't-
due to its shape.
don't say they've been
I
using it as
gotcha,
a
I gotcha.
kettle.
I hope you haven't been using it as a kettle.
That's
That would
what
be
I'm
freaking
saying.
Hilarious. Cones of
Yup.
Dunshire found in German supermarket, I guess? Or they're hats for your gnome. It's a, well, that, full of candy and or school supplies that kids get on their first day of school. Forgot to write down that this is a German tradition. Well, that's good to know. A specific type of hammer. From my work at a college in Scotland. I like that shape. It doesn't seem right, but, you know, there's something fun, magical. It's
Yeah, it seems
magical.
off.
It is a blacksmith hammer. There you go. That was going to be my first guess. Blacksmith hammers have different styles of peens depending on the task you want to accomplish. There are
Okay.
straight peen. If you held the hammer by the handle, the peen would be parallel to the ground. Cross peen. I hate the word so
Peen.
much. Like, I know, but still. Found in my dad's room. Really hoping it's not a sex thing. I'm pretty sure you put those on boots. Yeah, it goes over shoes to give grip on ice.
Thank God.
Whew, I was afraid there myself. Goat in a field in Scotland. Appears to have had handlebars added to his horns. What? Who the hell did that? Hold on. Having had goats
It's just, I know this already. It's to stop them from butting people and it actually like penetrating them, right? It's like a cushion.
before for a number of years, I'm confident this goat is a dumbass. And after about the 900th time that farmer had to free this guy from a fence that he'd stuck his head through, horns and all, and couldn't get it back out, the farmer settled on this method of ensuring that the goat couldn't stick his head through far enough to get his horns snagged. Well, there you go. I found this award glued inside of a book while cleaning out a relative's house. Can someone tell me which brand and what award it is, please? All right, let me zoom in here. That's the hammer and sickle. Is it a Soviet Union medal? Kind of looks like it. Looks like it's been smuggled or hidden. 15 years of impeccable service of the USSR Ministry of Internal Affairs. Yeah, okay. That's really interesting. What is this thing? It perfectly fits in each other, and there was some sort of liquid in it. All right, let's see. That looks like a bud grinder. It's an herb grinder, mostly for weed. Yeah, okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
What is this thing on this serial killer Miller's head while he was in court. Yeah, what the hell? I've never seen that before. He's partially deaf. It's basically a giant hearing aid. Sound amplifying headphones. Okay. Heavy mass hanging on transmission cables. Wow, that really truly is a heavy mass. What the shit? This is an art intervention in a Brazilian university. This thing should be a meteor. Yes, it's intervention and not installation. Usually the term installation is used in closed spaces. Gotcha. What is this rodent that just climbed out of my toilet? What the hell are you? And he climbed out of the toilet? I always forget that that's possible. Well, let's see what Reddit has to say. The flat tail makes me want to say flying squirrel. They're super common in, I'm really bad with, if this is about a state, I'm just bad with them. But nocturnal, so folks don't realize they're around. Also have pretty huge eyes for a rodent that size. Pull his legs apart, okay, and see if he has flaps, I guess. They also have more of a rat outline / hind end than a gray, which matches your little buddy. An adult gray would also have gnarly claws, bigger feet, and I'm like 80% sure it's a flying squirrel. Poor dude. Yeah, he or she fell into the sewer vent on your roof. I have a ton of oak trees around my house, and after finding the second dead squirrel in my vent pipe, I went on the roof and installed a vent cap that's specifically made to keep out rainwater and rodents. It's actually very good to know about. Weird, squirming, living Lovecraftian nightmare on our lawn chair this morning. Oh, that's just Flumhagam. You heard me right. Okay, for real though, what in the world are you? Let's see, probably, this. Oh, that turns into a moth? Apparently that's a caterpillar with fuzzy false arms on its back. Ah, I see. We're looking at its belly. Gotcha. I found this squishy thing in my monster coffee. I don't know what it is, and I'm pretty grossed out. Oh dear. Sorry, it's just, I don't like, things like that are super gross. It seems more like sweetener that has hardened. Something like molasses or some other ingredient that's hardened, like xanthol gum. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is salt, because that sounds realistic. Switch on the back of an old clock labeled Miracle Eye. What is this? Miracle Eye? Okay. Reduced sound when the room is dark. Oh, that name doesn't make any damn sense. Me and my parents found this in our backyard earlier today. It reads, do not enter poison gas. It's on a circular concrete thing. Oh boy, it's the cap to a septic tank. Oh great. What is this tube full of balls on the wall in a home built in the mid-90s? That read really weird. Wait, a bad poem for a second. And yeah, this is new to me. Oh, a termite indicator. How does it indicate? You know, sometimes I just get more curious. Now I want to know how it's supposed to function. I'm curious. My grandfather...
Like, how are we supposed to know if it's working or not? Like, if you don't know what it is, how do you know? What?
Told us not to remove this when renovating. A replica of the Mayan calendar? Oh, an Aztec calendar, excuse me. Funny thing, I remember a bunch of these a while ago being smuggled over the border, and they were made of meth. I guess it's time to test out that Aztec calendar, huh? Found at the bottom of the lake. It's booze. I haven't died yet. Huh. Well, I must say that's a first. You found a bottle of liquid at the bottom of a lake and decided to drink it? Since this was in Canada, could this be an ice wine? My wife and I had some while honeymooning in Canada, and it's very sweet and syrupy, and usually in the small half-liter bottles, excuse me, or 0.5 liter, but whatever. Arrived in the post for me. Small glass tubes with 2 tiny ball bearings in them. No idea and not something I ordered. Okay, I believe those are rattles that you can put inside of fishing lures so they make noise to attract fish. Thank you. Must be an eBay mix-up. My brother found this missile in the woods in Tennessee. Holy crap. Kinda looks like an Honest John short-range ballistic missile. But honestly, I highly doubt that a live one just lays around. But just make sure to contact your local authorities, even though it's probably just a dummy.
They're probably from the military, but the fact that they know that is terrifying. It's terrifying.
Is it called an Honest John short-range ballistic missile? Honest John? John's not that honest. What is this scanner that a rooftop cop had at a protest? Seemed to be shining a green laser at certain people in the crowd. Okay, I don't know why that looks really funny, though. Picking out specific targets for ground police. It's easier to track an individual through a crowd from above. This may be because they're armed or something else that makes them high priority. Snipers are out of the question. Firing into a fast-moving ground mass of people would only end badly. Let's just move on. This purple sky in Southern California seen at one...
Same though, but if that guy saw the dot, wouldn't they just think, oh god, now they know it's me, and then just run away anyway? Through the crowd, and then you'd lose him through the crowd.
1:30 a.m. and lasted for only about 5 minutes before fading away. Okay, but that's awesome, though?
That's sick.
Or it's bad. I think we're about to find out. That
End
color's
of the
been
world.
posted before. It's always been related to commercial pot growing. Oh, it's the grow lights. Wow. I knew there were farms around here, but I never knew that the grow lights were that. Yeah, that is really bright. What is this a reference to? Growing cannabis? Posted with the title, If You Know, You Know. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Growing weed or mining cryptocurrency.
Has to be warm in there, right?
There's a lot of hash power in that room. They're paying out the ass for it.
Good video. Good video.